Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? I'm the Digital Ham, and today I'm joining you guys from outer space. I lied. I feel bad. I lied. I'm not really in space, because if I was, my eyes would pop out of my head and I'd be boiling in the vacuum of space. But I am using a green screen, and I am using chroma key all through OBS. So OBS is the recording program that I use personally, and there's a reason why I like it. For one, it's a fantastic product. It's got some of the best free settings and effects that you can get, and I mean, it comes with chroma key, and the chroma key is not some crap stuff. I mean, it's top notch. The the settings and stuff like that, you can adjust so much that it is so well worth it. So if you guys have not downloaded OBS, please do so. I think you guys are going to be extremely happy with it. The settings and stuff are in here are fantastic, and it's a great product, and it costs $0. That's always a good thing if you're on a budget. So besides my just free advertisement for OBS, I'm going to move on. So I had talked about in a previous video, not the last one, not the one before that, but the third going back video, that I was interested in getting a green screen. And a lot of people will probably have the idea of just going out and buying a $30 or $35 to $30 green screen. It's like the rounded corner one, and it folds up in a little circle from Amazon. And guess what, guys? There's nothing wrong with that, but I didn't really see the point in spending $30 on it, and it has a blue screen and has a green screen, which I don't really have any use for a blue screen. The green screen is the only thing that was really interested in. So, being my kind of tightwad self to a degree, I mean, I'm not really a tightwad. I like spending money on fun stuff, but a green screen, I'm like, it's a green fucking screen. I'm not going to spend, fucking $30 on it. That's stupid. It's a waste of money, in my opinion. So what I did was I went to Jo-Ann Fabrics, and I spent 15 minutes in there hunting around. Listen, if you go into Jo-Ann Fabrics, pay attention to the frickin' pricing on the damn wall, because it's very confusing. I don't understand. Like, there was a brand called Kona, and Kona was like, it said, oh, 30% off. I'm like, man, that's awesome. Okay, well, I'll get some of that. And I was looking over in the colors, and I found one I liked. And I go over, and I'm like, oh, $30, yeah, fantastic. So, or 30% off. I was like, well, that's great. So then I look over, and I'm like, wait a minute. Well, that one says that one's $4.99, and I like that color better. But I'm like, man, 30%. Let's see. That's pretty good. You have to read that freaking paper, man, because in tiny little font at the bottom, there's this thing that says, the price of the individual material runs from like $4.99 per three yards, all the way up to like $34 for 3 freaking yards. I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. That's a waste of money. So went over there in the $4.99 section, and I found a green that is fan-freaking-tastic. I love the green. The green is the closest you can get to. And right now, I'm going to unplug my light. And I'm going to explain that in a few seconds about why. Man, let me just do this, guys. I really don't like doing this because it takes me time to get everything set up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade through chroma key. I'm going to fade back. So there is my background. You can see it right there. And you can see that, guys, there's people online that will sit there and say, it has to have no wrinkles in it. There cannot be any kind of marks in it at all. There can't be creases. It has to be as flat as possible. That's not flat at all. Like in any way, shape, or form, guys. That's freaking looks like crap. So that's what it looks like. And what I do is I can fade it in this way. Oh, where'd I go? Oh, I disappeared into the void. Must have gone into a black hole. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so I can fade in between the two, right? Here, anyways, I'm acting like a freaking 3-year-old. Anyway, so trying to get this exactly correct. Pretty good right there. So you can do your adjustments back and forth. And it's super simple, guys. I mean, it's really, I don't know. I guess you could do it through your editing, your software, your whatever system you're using or whatever software you're using. I use, like I said before, I use Sony's Vegas Pro 13. And I could do it in that, just record just with this great green screen, then superimpose my picture and put myself on top. Boom. There you go. But I'd rather do it this way, to be honest with you. It's simpler. So getting back to the green screen, $14 for it. The crap is flying in front of my lens, man. It looks like there's a freaking bird flying in here and he's dropping feathers. Anyways, so here, this thing cost me about $14. I got some clamps from Walmart that are just like the trigger clamps. You push them down, they open up, they close. There's not really much to explain it, but there's only 4 clamps that are holding that thing on, and I've got it kind of taut. I mean, I could get it tighter, but it is what it is. The picture looks good. I'm not really. I do see this right here. This is kind of bothering me. It looks like it's kind of greenish, but I mean, as far as my outline, it's still pretty good. I could actually kind of fix that a little bit here. Give me just a second. But I mean, for what it is, I'm not going to overdo it. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. That was the whole purpose of me doing it on the cheap, was because, you know, if I tried it out and my computer wasn't good enough to handle the software, then I was like, well, I'm just not going to waste any more time on it and, you know, just kind of call it quits. Yeah, it's really hard to get that thing adjusted where it's not sticking out like that. Let me see if I can. Yep. That's about as good as I'm going to get it. That's not too bad. Anyway, so that was weird. That's it in a nutshell, guys. I mean, it's well, let's call it $16 for that sake. $16, and you've got a great green screen. You can cover up what your room looks like. So, I mean, you can be, you know, your room can be messy and you don't have to worry about people sitting there going, well, he forgot to throw his underwear into the dirty clothes. What a, you know, sorry sack of dog shit. I mean, you don't have to worry about that, dude. You can keep your privacy to yourself and people don't know where the hell I am now. So, the other thing too is getting these backgrounds, guys, is really the important thing. You want to make sure you get a good background, and I'm going to just show you guys because you guys have seen this one already. So if I go to my image, and I know you guys can't see this, I'm going to pull this over here on my second screen, and I'm going to go in. If I go to this one, okay, completely different view, but you're going to notice that some of these are just not as clear. That, like this one right here, perfect example. And what happens is when you download this picture, you can download it, generally try to go with like a wallpaper. And I can do a tutorial on how to set this up, guys, if you want. Sorry, you can't see my mouth. If you guys want me to, that's something I'm more than happy to do. I love doing tutorials, but if you download it from the picture that it shows you, you know, like when you click on it and Google pops it up and then it has the picture. If you download it from there, it's stuck in that frame rate, you know, and when you go to expand it, it looks like absolute dog crap like this. And it's just not worth it. So what I suggest is you go in and actually click on the link, go to the picture, blow the picture up, then save it. And it's going to give you, Devil Driver. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's going to give you a better resolution to your photo, and it's going to look just a lot better. This is one of my favorites. Booyah. Can you say Imperial Star Destroyer? So I think it's pretty cool, man. It's interesting that you can change it up. You can change your environment in which you're recording and give yourself some kind of, different stuff. Not to mention, guys, I can record this, put a black background behind me, and then I can put different things like, statistics or different videos I can play at the same time. And, I can do that also in post editing and all that stuff. But I mean, it's kind of cool that you can change up, and that's part of the process of why I'm doing this, is to expand the different editing features that you can add into your videos to make it a little bit better of a quality and in more enjoyment, more interactive with your viewers. Well, guys, my ass is about to fall asleep in this uncomfortable fucking chair. I'm going to be probably get myself a new chair soon, one that's a little bit higher back, because this thing is, man, makes your ass fall asleep. But that's it, guys. If you guys want a tutorial on how to set this thing up, if you want a tutorial on how to make sure that you get good quality resolution in your background pictures, the background scenes for your green screen, let me know. If you want a tutorial on how to adjust the green screen, how to set it up, there's going to be a lot of videos that you're going to find on YouTube that will show you how to set up a green screen in OBS. And that's it. They don't show you how to impose the picture. They don't show you how to do all that. Now, I didn't know how to do it. I had to kind of figure it out myself over a little bit of time, and it didn't take very long, but it's one of those things where if I can help you guys out and it just makes it a little bit simpler for you guys and makes it easier for you guys to understand and follow the process with me, I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all to do that. So if you guys want to have those tutorials, let me know which tutorial you want. Leave it in the comments section below, and if I get enough requests for it, or if I get one request for one of each kind, I don't care, I'll do it for you guys. So as always, if you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. As always, guys, if this was helpful to you, or if you liked the video just in general, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and we will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.